Riding at the ring. Riding at the ring is an old sport in Denmark. It was originally used in the Middle Age. Riding at the ring was a very popular sport in Europe for the European kings. It was a safe part of the normal night fights. It was a Danish king who made the sport in the 1500s, and it was used for big events all around in Europe. Riding at the ring is a traditional sport in Denmark, and in the South Denmark it is still a big sport, maybe not for the young ones. The rules in riding at the ring are very simple. Riding at the ring takes place in several courts, which is called gallows. You have to ride on a horse with a lance. With gymnastic means naked practice and is also called body practice. Gymnastics is a sport involving the performance of exercise requiring physical strength, flexibility, power, agility, coordination, grace, and balance. Traditionally, every community, village, city in Denmark has its own association and sports club, which offers a variety of sports and activities such as gymnastics, shooting, folk dance, football, handball, badminton, tennis, volleyball, and more than 25 different types in all. Gymnastics is one of the oldest and most popular sports activities, with more than 300,000 athletes today, representing all age groups. The Danish performance team, founded around 10 years ago, travels around the globe representing a unique form of dance, traditional Danish gymnastic, modern rhythmic movement inspired by current trends. Folk dance. The term folk dance describes dances that share some or all of the following attributes. Dance is performed as social functions by people with little or no professional training, often to traditional based music. Dance is not generally designed for public performance or the stage. Through may be later arranged and set for stage performance. Execution dominated by an inherited tradition rather than innovation. New dancers often learn informally by observing others and or receiving help from others. The dancers often have some special clutches or old clutches. Badminton is a game in a hall where you have 2 to 4 players. Solo is 1 by 1 and double is when you are 2 versus 2. You have a catcher which you hit the little feather ball with. You play up to 21 points. The first to reach 21 points win the game. The best Danish badminton player is Peter Gale. Badminton is known in Europe, but not so much in the States and in the Arabs. But it's very known in Asia, especially China is fantastic at badminton. It's a new sport. It's more famous than handball. It's known very well in Europe and also all around the world. It's known in the States, in Asia, in Africa, and in the Arabs. All around the world, football is one of the most famous sports. On the field, there are 11 players on the pitch, 10 fielders, and 1 goalkeeper. You can get a red card or a yellow card in football. If you get 2 yellow cards, you get a red card, and your team has to play with a man lower. You cannot switch a new player in, so you play 11 versus 11. You can make a substitution, but only with the players which are in. But you have to play 10 versus 11. The stadiums in the football world are huge. Some stadiums can have up to 97,000 seat places, so the stadiums are very huge. Some of the world's famous clubs are Manchester City, Bayern Munich, FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, and a lot of other clubs. Handball is a new sport where you throw a small ball to each other and you have to score goals. There are 7 players on each side, 6 fielders and 1 goalkeeper. It's an indoor game and there is contact in the sport. Handball is known here in Europe, not so much in the States or in Asia. Only China, Japan and South Korea plays handball. There's 2 half times. A halftime takes 30 minutes. In the game, you can have a quick timeout so the coach can give his players an extra boost. Denmark is actually very good at handball. Our men are some of the best in the world, and our ladies are also. A normal game in handball scores the teams about 25 to 30 goals in a game. Schaumann is gay.